Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It's 10/8/2019, and I just put this together a quick video in light of everything that's happened in the last day or two about the National Emergency October Surprise, I'm going to call it. And this may be what I'm thinking as I think back to the very first video I did, which was on Christmas Day in 2017. And that this may be in that dream. I had a dream about a national emergency that was declared, and I saw traffic on a lot of different freeways all over the country start stopping, and then eventually they just came to a complete stop. And as I was in a car in the dream, and my car stopped, and then on the other side of the road, I saw, all the traffic on the other side and all the traffic in front of me. I mean, backed up for miles. At that point, I turned on the radio, and there was an announcement. A national emergency had been declared, and I'm pretty sure in the dream of the original video, I might have said that I thought that it could have been made by the president. And we've recently had that announcement of U.S. troops being deployed domestically. And then today, I saw a video, which is what prompted me to come on here to talk about that national emergency dream October surprise. You can go to Prophecy Club. Go to the Prophecy Club today and see a video that they just released today concerning the troops. And their title of that video says Marines activated to arrest 120,000 U.S. leaders. And so remember, I had the high watch warning also that I've spoke about several times in several different videos about this high watch time period and the fact that the Holy Spirit told me to watch from the 9th of Ab all the way to the last day of the Feast of Tabernacles in that period of time, that there was going to be events that would take place that would, cause change. And then there was like a pause from the Holy Spirit. And then the Holy Spirit said drastic change. And so drastic change coming was part of that warning of that high watch period of time, that events would occur that would ultimately cause drastic change to occur. So that was, let's see here, I got, Israeli News Live. He does the video too that I wanted to mention. I mean, there's all kinds of people that's done videos on the thing I'm talking about right now that you can go and watch, that's related to what I'm speaking about right now. There's just all kinds of them out. Like I said, the Prophecy Club for one. I watched one by Steve Motley channel, which is Steve Motley is a ex-U.S. Marine himself, and he's saying that again, those troops are being deployed. It's got something to do with those arrests. So he's backing up what Prophecy Channel is saying. And then there's of the other channels, there's Weeping Angel 2 channel, which for October 8th today, she does a video called Operation Red October. And she's talking about this very same thing. And she might have a slightly different angle on the reason for why this is happening. But it's all connected. And I think it's connected to the recent impeachment thing and a possible, coup that's underway or something to unseat our president and all of that stuff. And the other references, 2 other references I'll give you could watch and go check out. It would be Barry Scarborough and Tim Henderson. And I'm sure there's more of them out there, even besides them. But if you watch some of those different channels, that would give you more of an idea of what's going on other than what I said. But I just wanted to do the update in regards to the national emergency declared original video that I did back in December on Christmas Day of 2017. That was the very first video I ever did on my channel. And the fact that this thing that's coming up could be that national emergency thing that I saw. I'm not going to say it's going to be, but because because of the high watch warning and that thing about drastic changes and everything, that's why I'm putting out the warning that it could be. It could actually be that thing about a national emergency dream that I had long ago, October surprise. And just a couple of days ago, a day or two ago, from the Holy Spirit, he told me that, in regards to a title, video title, he said October surprise. So October surprise, that was like 2 days ago, and I didn't get anything else about it. But now that I'm seeing this stuff about Prophecy Club and all these other people's videos coming out, and the fact that they announced that they were going to deploy Marines and stuff like that throughout the United States. So remember, we heard about that back at Christmas time, about affidavits that were put out, and even some affidavits that supposedly were given out to people, different people like Clinton's and different people at the George H.W. Bush funeral. And they had a video of that, and I might have spoke about that back at that time too. And a lot of other people did too, because they were supposed to be passing out affidavits to appear. And, they've been talking about this stuff for a year or two. That's all part of that Q thing that's been going on for a couple years now, and it's all part of Trump's drain in the swamp. And supposedly at that, maybe on election night or something, there's this thing that I've heard several times where Hillary Clinton was quoted as saying that if he gets elected, we'll all be hanging. We're all going to be hanging or something, because during the time when they were running against each other and debating, he had said something about, he talked about Bill and his stuff and her stuff with the emails and stuff during the election campaigns. And then he's talked about draining the swamp. So this is an old thing. And finally, just an asteroid coming. I saw this video that was done back on July. They did it on July 6, 2019, about an asteroid coming with the speed of 20 kilometers per second. It was asteroid FT3 and is coming towards our home planet Earth. Its diameter is roughly 340 meters and a mass of 55 billion kilograms. It was published, like I said, on July 6, 2019, that an asteroid, the title was Asteroid May Hit in 3 Months, from NASA, and it was on the Mr. Scientific channel. But here on October 8th, we have Mr. MBB 333 saying that on October 5th, of course, there was reports from many states of something large entering our atmosphere. And he showed where they had reports from Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. And he has a video, he shows the video clip of a guy that lived in North Texas, a 20-second video clip of the thing actually entering the atmosphere. So the point would be again, like I say, there's something, we're seeing more and more and more of this stuff coming towards us. Is there something bigger out there on the way? And would that be another possible reason why you could deploy troops, because maybe ultimately something's coming? That's what I've got for today, and I have Acts 2:19 I'll close with. And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. There shall be, Luke 21:25, there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, and the sea and the waves roaring. And finally, about what's coming here for the October surprise, Mark 3:24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.